Hello, welcome to Mxing and Mastering. So today I want to show you what Ableton can do. Remember, I'm also a Cubase user, and also I just like, you guys were requesting for me to switch to another DAW. So I did the research on one of the greatest DAWs, and Logic Pro is like topping, and the second one is like Ableton. So why not switch to Ableton as well, as while I'm still using Cubase as well. So Ableton, so what Ableton can do that Cubase may not be able to do, or may do it differently. I've been a Cubase user for over 13 years, so I know what I'm talking about. So let me show you. So let's say you don't like this part of the you want to control this part of the vocal, right? You just highlight it just like that, and then you press Ctrl E. It will like just cut that part, and you can like just double click on the vocal and reduce the volume, just this one alone. One cool thing about, yeah. And then the other thing is that it already does the crossfade for you. They're already crossfades automatic. These ones are already done for you. In Cubase you have to like do crossfade, but in this one it automatically like does for you, just like that, unless if maybe you set it up in Cubase as well. So that's one cool thing I love about Ableton. You just go on a particular place and just highlight just like that, and then cut. Now you don't always have to cut. You can, let's say you wanna like get this particular vocal here, you just highlight it and drag it, and it will go automatically to be cut for you, and it will go right there. And let's say you don't want to cut it, you just want to duplicate it. Of course, you just hold Control and carry this just like that, and you will have another copy right there of this part. This part is not cut, it will just do it for you. So that's one cool thing about Ableton. The other thing that I want to show you is plugins, like how you wanna, like if you wanna you have forgotten the name of a certain plugin, you just come to your plugins. Let's say I want CLA to A. You just come to this little box right there and type CLA, and immediately it will bring it up just like that. So easy, like easy for you like to send in what you want. And now the other cool part is, let's say you want to make drums, like come to instruments and you want to do some drums and all that. So you can of course just drag drums, come to your instrument and drag it down there, and it will create for you a drum rack just like that. And then with this drum rack you can use the drums that are already here, like the drums that are already inside Ableton, or you can go to your samples. Like for example, there are these samples. All right, so let me come out. Those are just vocal chops. You can of course come to your samples, and let me pick one of the samples in here. All right, let me find another sample. Let's say I want to use a clap. All you gotta do is just come there, drop it here, and just like that, and then you can control it from this side. You can control it I mean, and then you can arrange whatever that you want to arrange. Let's say you don't like the clap after you have like finished your instrumental making. Of course you can come to the next one and then drop it just where the other clap was, and it will change. This is one thing that I love about Ableton, is like everything is just right in front of you. You can do a lot of things. And then let's say you double click on a vocal. Once you double click on a vocal, it brings you this area right here, and in this area you can transpose your vocal. You can transpose your vocal, you can like transpose your vocal, or you can reduce the gain from here. You can as well reverse if you want to. You can reverse right there inside just Ableton, just in this area. So there is this sample editor that you can use, of course, to like play around with your vocals and do whatever you want. And the other thing that I want to show you is parallel compression, parallel or New York compression. This is everything that you need. Parallel compression is what you need. It's an engine to making your vocal sound really, really good and professional. And Ableton has already set this thing up. For example, you just come to this empty area and insert return track. This return track can be for your parallel reverb or parallel compression, parallel distortion, so you can blend in reverb to your original vocal, and your reverb is really gonna sound very nice. Check out the video that I did. It's just down there on the channel about reverb, how to mix vocals with reverb in Ableton. So I use parallel compression to bring out that good reverb. So whenever you want that good reverb, you just come to this empty space and say insert track, and the track is gonna be inserted for you, and all you have to do is double click on that and get your reverb, throw it in there, and then you now blend it in. Like when you come here, there is E, so E is the one that we created, and then you start blending in the highs or your reverb or your compression or your distortion. You drive it into a point where it starts your vocal starts sounding great. So all this is in Ableton Live. This is the power of Ableton and what Ableton can do. And apart from that, Ableton has so many great things that you can do. For example, like 32 and 64-bit plugins just work properly without crashing or without, sometimes the other bad part about Cubase is that the crashes, but with this one the crashes are not really like there. You can work and work and work without really crashing. And the other cool thing that I want to show you guys is this. I know Cubase has it, but when you come to in this one right here, yeah, when you come to in, you'll be like, you can record, you can put your auto tune there and record. Wow, yeah, just like that. So you have your effects and everything's just gonna be recorded just like that. And if you want, you can turn it off, and it works in real time. No lagging, no, it just exactly the way you record. That's the way it is. I know it's there in Cubase, but but this one really works out the way it is supposed to really work out. And so many other features apart from the distortion, apart from the easy navigation and all that. Whenever you want to zoom on a certain particular place and recording without you trying to find where should I put my vocal. Let's say, is it here, is it here, is it you can like remove it and put it back at the same place, and all you gotta do is just come down there and select 4 bars, 8 bars, or it always works out. So this is how powerful Ableton is, and the other great features that I've not yet showed you, which you guys can like explore on your own.